Yeah, no, just being sure. All right, okay. Welcome to Mobility Mondays. Mobility Mondays it is, episode number 7. Today we're talking about, long forgotten muscles. Muscles you don't really know, they're not big and fancy, but they do. You're going to know about these muscles if you roll your ankle, if you don't have a lot of lateral stability. So we're going to be talking about the muscles on the lateral part of your lower leg. Basically, we're just going to refer to them as peroneals. Okay? So, as we were mentioning before in all the other videos, when you want to stretch and mobilize a particular muscle group, we're going to move it in the opposite way to increase the range of motion, right? Or attempt to increase it temporarily so you might have lasting and chronic change.
If you have a muscle that's very, very tight on the outside of your lower leg in the peroneal area, if your foot were to quickly move into an inverted position, then we're putting a muscle that's very tight into a quick stretch, and that may increase the risk of a tear through the tendon or through the muscle itself. So that's another good reason why when we have tight muscles in the body that we want to try and get some length into them so that they can respond to greater changes or rapid changes in direction and prevent injury down the road. So there'd be a couple of reasons why we would want to address tight peroneals.
And one of the reasons these might get tight, if you're involved in a lot of lateral movement, for example, like if you're involved in a sport where you go side to side a lot, or hockey, these ones here is what's going to be responsible for helping you with lateral stabilization too. So there's a fair chance that these are going to get fairly tight. So addressing them once in a while or on a regular basis to make sure you have this ability to freely invert and evert your feet is very important. This is going to be it's a quick and easy one, I think. Yeah, quick and easy. So you can use, we have one of these stretch bands here. Pretty much they allow you to go ahead and put your, whatever arm, we're going to use our foot, put it in any one of the holes you want. And then basically what's going to happen is, I'm going to be lying on my back, my leg is going to be up in the air, and I'm going to pull my foot into an inverted position. So I'm going to have my foot is going to come like that. But I'm going to mobilize it with a band and applying very slow tension with it. So yeah, be sure when you're going to do this one, it may be very tight first time try. So be careful with the amount of tension you're going to apply on this band to start off with. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it pretty much placed around the forefoot area. That's where I'm going to install the band here. And as you can see, it's a real quick and easy setup. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to go up onto my back. This leg's going to be in like this, and I have this leg resting. I'm going to basically take my foot and just pull it across down here and hold it. The stretch that I'm feeling now, I can feel a stretch all through this area here, and then I come back to the center. Pull it across again and back.
And I think it's important to know these how to stretch these little muscles, because most of us that do stretching and stretch our leg, you only think about quads, hams, and calves. And I guess the DJ said when we first started the video, the peroneals are kind of the muscles that are long forgotten, right?
That's right.
And like I said, they always need attention, just like the wrist, just like the wrist.
Just like the wrist, yeah, that's right. The wrist. And we talked about the wrist.
I'm just going to show another quick alternative to what DJ was demonstrating with that strap. If you have a strap that you can wrap around your foot, so do like a double wrap, you can use it with that one too. Then you have the ability to pull on one strap to add a little bit more of a passive stretch to the exercise. So the one that DJ was showing was very active base, meaning he had to activate his tib anterior or posterior to pull his foot into that position. But this way we can actually pull on the strap itself and create a passive stretch, which will allow us to get into a greater range of motion. So it's a little bit more aggressive. You don't have to activate to get it done, so you might find it more comfortable to stay in that position for a longer period of time. So just a couple options when you do that stretch.
Stuart, how long should I hold each stretch?
Well, when we're talking about looking for chronic or long-term changes in a static stretch, meaning we're just going into a position and holding it, you're going to see many different recommendations out there. You'll see as short as 7 seconds. You'll see as long as 2 minutes or more. And it really depends on a number of factors. So what are you trying to accomplish? How responsive is the tissue? Is it an injury? Are you trying to get length in just the muscle or a tendon, or mobilizing through the joint? So there's a number of factors. Listening to the body is always a good rule of thumb. Generally accepted is that the longer you're in a position, the more chronic change will take place through that tissue. So if I get in a position and hold it for 5 seconds and release, I may get some temporary increase in mobility, but probably not long-term changes. I'm not going to add length to the muscle tissue itself because there wasn't a long enough stimulus to signal an increase in length for the muscle.
All right, so thanks very much for watching. We're going to be bringing you more. So please, if you want to stay in tune, stay in touch with us, click on the subscribe link below. We have Instagram, it's at @WhiteLionAthletics_ all the way. And Team Developmental, our friend Jericho there is on IG too, so check him out. Lots of videos, lots of fun. You see him working out at other gyms there, he's training lots of different people. So yeah, it's always good to expose yourself to other people's training methods and broaden the scope of your training experience. So thanks very much, and we'll see you soon.
Because knowledge is power.
All right.